Let us talk about the single thing for which we suffer our Monday blues and once again head to office through that darn traffic block. Salary. Or to be more HR friendly, reward systems. We saw earlier in the course on MMPH 7 that our salary package is made up of various components like basic wages, dearness allowance, allowances, fringe benefits, and the like. Now, why do companies give more than just a basic salary? Think about it. If every employee got just the same plain amount, no extras, no incentives, would they feel motivated to stay? Probably not. So, companies smartly add allowances and fringe benefits to sweeten the deal. These help keep employees happy, loyal, and yes, productive also. So, what are allowances and fringe benefits? Hmm? Imagine this. Your basic wage is like the foundation of a building, strong and essential. But without windows, paint, or a nice, say, a lift or a nice lobby, it's just, meh, right? That is where the allowances and the fringe benefits come in. They add color, comfort, and practicality to your professional life. Allowances are extra amounts that are added to your basic salary. They are mostly cash based and they are usually given for specific reasons like rent, transport, or because you're working in big metro cities and all. So if you are renting a place in Bangalore because your company doesn't give accommodation, then you are allowed or you are supposed to get something called as HRA, house rent allowance. Similarly, transport allowance helps with commuting expenses, and dearness allowance, DA, that is your inflation shield. We'll talk about it more in just a minute. Fringe benefits, on the other hand, they are the non cash goodies like office perks, medical insurance, subsidized canteen, or holiday homes, or company car, like that. They help improve your lifestyle, take care of your family, and show that your employer values you beyond just your work hours. So, why are these important? Simple. Happy employees work better, they stay longer, and contribute more. So, if your office gives you, say, medical benefits or a creche for your kids, and travel support, won't you feel cared for? That is the magic of a well structured compensation package. It makes employees feel valued and not just used. And from the company's point of view, it is a smart way to retain talent and reduce turnover cost. Okay, time to refresh our memory on the various components of wages. Let us start with the basic wage. This is the fixed part of your salary. No matter where you work, this is the minimum that your company agrees to pay you based on your role, skills, and industry standards. It is also the basis for calculating things like your dearness allowance or provident fund or bonuses and all. You can think of it as the core ingredient of your pay recipe. Now let us talk about the dearness allowance. Hmm? DA is paid to help employees deal with inflation because, let's face it, prices are always going up. Onions, petrol, milk, movie tickets, even our internet package, right? Everything. DA helps maintain your real income so that you don't feel the pinch too much. Have you noticed that Amazon has added a market fee? Amazon market fee, it is not even refunded, 5 rupees. And they've also started showing ads in their Prime. Hmm. Inflation only, inflation. So, DA is like something like a cushion against all this inflation, a small cushion, though very light. In India, it is often linked to the consumer price index or CPI. So, if your inflation rises, your DA will also increase. Usually, it increases. Now, there are two types of DA. We have flat rate DA, which is a fixed amount regardless of the inflation, and a CPI linked DA. This changes as inflation changes. Most central government employees in India get the CPI linked version. Their DA gets revised every 6 months based on the All India Consumer Price Index. So, during high inflation periods, it actually makes a noticeable difference in the take home pay. Apart from DA and HRA, employees also get all sorts of other allowances. Let us run through a few common ones. One is the City Compensatory Allowance, CCA. City Compensatory Allowance. This is paid to people working in metro cities where the living cost is high. Basically, it is like a little extra for your expensive um, cutting chai or traffic stress. Transport allowance is for those long daily commutes, especially useful if your office is located in a galaxy far, far away from civilization. I'm talking about tech parks. അയ്യോ ഏതെങ്കിലും കുന്നിന്റെ മുകളിൽ കൊണ്ട് വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടാവും സാധനം. Coming to medical allowance, it is to cover basic health expenses that are not covered by insurance. And overtime allowance is for those working beyond the regular hours, often in manufacturing or shift based jobs. Night shift or underground allowances are special pay for people working in odd hours or through environments like, say, mines or BPOs. These allowances make the compensation package a little bit more practical as well as personal. After all, not every employee has the same needs, right? Coming to fringe benefits, these are the non cash perks. This is where things get even more interesting because they are like the perks your college gives, free Wi Fi or cheap canteen food or library access. But this time we are talking all about organizations. So, some of the popular fringe benefits include health insurance or provident fund, that is the retirement cushion that grows over time, or leave travel concession, LTC, that is like getting paid to travel with your family. Mm, or company holiday homes, these are like free vacations if you are being a loyal employee, though we all my earlier firm used to offer this company holiday homes, but uh, the more difficult part was getting our hands on one because it is always booked. Subsidized meals and uniforms. This is like saving money on daily essentials, or education reimbursements for upskilling or pursuing courses like MBA or things like that. Flexible work timings, which is a growing favorite, especially post COVID. These perks, so these are all fringe benefits. These perks not only improve your quality of life, but they also build a long term loyalty between the employer and the employee. Happy people stick around. So in the end, these reward systems, they are not just about paying people money. They are about designing a smart, holistic compensation strategy that attracts talent, keeps your employees engaged, and motivates them to perform at their best. So the next time you hear someone say, your my CTC is 12 LPA, don't just nod. Ask them, how much is the basic component? How much DA you will get? What all the fringe benefits are they offering? All of those sorts of things you ask them, because now you know the real story behind that fancy number. And remember, when you become HR managers, you don't want to be just handing out offer letters. You will be shaping people's lives, their careers, their happiness. So design those pay packets wisely. That is all for this unit. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you found this video useful in your learning journey. Happy learning.